Kiesza is here
Hello.
at Radio 1's big weekend in Glasgow Green. Great to have you here.
Thank you. So great to be here.
Now, firstly, let me congratulate you on your #1. How did that feel?
Felt amazing. Very unexpected. Like I just didn't expect it at all because it happened so quickly. So it was sort of a shock, actually.
Yeah. So what did you do to celebrate?
It's a little anticlimactic, but I had a driver that day who was taking me to different press stuff, and I took my driver to dinner. So I didn't know anyone. I was so new to the UK.
Oh man, that's so sad,
Yeah,
but also lovely.
Yeah, he was really nice, and we just celebrated together.
Champagne corks. There was no romance or anything that built up over this.
No, he's married with children. There was a nail sticking out of my chair at dinner. We went for sushi, and I stick my hand down on a nail. So this is about as romantic as it got.
You didn't have to go to hospital because of it.
No, they actually took forever to get me a Band-Aid. But
oh my goodness. It wasn't a rusty nail, so you didn't get blood poisoning or anything like that. Just to
thankfully.
reassure that you're okay.
I've had my tetanus shots, I think, twice. So
Okay.
it should be okay.
Brilliant. Now you've got a second single coming out, and
Yes.
you've already done the video for it. Tell us a little bit about it.
Well, the name I can't release yet, but it's in the same world as Hideaway in terms that it's a faster tempo. It's a dance record, but it's different. I strive to make every song unique, but all very soulful. It's in the same world. They belong on the same album, but it's definitely its own thing.
So how many songs have you written? You must have written loads.
I've written almost a full album now. I'm recording all week, and hoping to finish it up this week, and then hopefully put it out at the end of the summer or the fall.
I mean, this is your time, and obviously you played your first festival yesterday, didn't you, in Bristol?
Yes, yeah, it was Love Saves the Day. It was weird because, well, no, actually I did The Great Escape as well.
Okay.
So that would be my second festival. But there was just so many people. When I arrived, there was like no one in front of the stage, and I thought, okay, it's raining, nobody came. And then by the time it got to my set, it was just packed full of people. So it was kind of a shock to me to see like so many people gather. And it's the first, and then they were all singing along with the song. So that was just sort of, it made me realize like, okay, wow, people really do know the song. Cause when everything's happening on the internet, I guess you don't really gauge how much.
They actually know the song.
Yeah, everyone's like, your song's blowing up, and you're like, oh, awesome, like, it's on the internet, you see the numbers and the views, but when people, like, really start singing along, that's when it, like, sinks in.
It's an anthem, isn't it? It's like, you're #1, you know, it's all cool.
Oh.
And obviously you came here, now, you weren't on the list. What happened? How did you get to the big weekend and involved in that?
Gorgon City, we met back in December. This is way before any of this sort of popped off, and we had like 3 hours, and we just jumped in the studio and we were just playing around. I don't know, just having fun. And then I asked them to remix Hideaway, so they were the first people to remix it. And then they just said, hey, would you be interested in singing Hideaway live instead and over the remix? And I just said, yeah, definitely. I've never been to Scotland, so this is like another opportunity. I have a lot of Scottish genetics in my history, so.
Okay, what, you've not got ginger there, have
Yeah.
you? Yes, I thought that. I just didn't want to say,
it's like
you know.
Auburn.
Okay, so, and where does that go way back to? Do you know?
Apparently, I come from the Black Douglas bloodline, which I hear they're pretty terrible people.
What, did
But
they
I'm
kill
not a
people?
terrible person. Yeah, well, my mom said that they stole from the rich, stole from the poor, left no survivors.
That's nice.
Kicked out of Scotland and like sent to Ireland. So.
Do you have a ruthless edge to you?
I'm definitely fearless. I take risks. I'm a fighter in terms of like what I believe in. Like, I don't know. When I have a goal or something, I make it happen.
Oh,
so I guess maybe that's the Scottish in me.
Fantastic. Now, so was this all planned then, this appearance today, or did you get a
it
call the night before?
It was like maybe a week ago that we just last minute completely. So it was very, very much a surprise. And we were sort of like, it was sort of a week ago that we figured it out, and then we had to find a time to sort of practice the set. So it was really a little bit tricky to figure out, but we made it happen.
And did you go out and see the rest of the big weekend? Were you here yesterday?
No.
Did you get a chance to see Scotland?
No, I was in Bristol, Bristol yesterday,
Bristol.
and then Cairns this day before, so I couldn't see the whole festival, which is too bad, because I was just looking at that little card with all the acts, and there's so many great acts.
And will you get to see them now?
I was hoping I saw there's Kings of Leon today, Churches, Paolo Nutini. Who else is playing today?
Katy Perry's
Katy
on.
Perry.
Kasabian.
Yeah, there's so many good acts. Just like
The Vamps.
yeah, and Tiny Tampa. I met the Vamps. I know I met Brad from the Vamps, and he's so cute.
He wasn't wearing a kilt, was he?
Huh?
He wasn't wearing the tartan plaid, the kilt.
No, he was wearing I think like a leather jacket. He's younger than me. He's like it's like a little brother, but he's just adorable and
Very nice, very nice. Is there anybody you'd like to meet specifically while you're here, maybe to do a bit of collaborative work with?
I always would have loved to collaborate with Paolo Nutini. And I would love to meet him. I feel like he's a very soulful singer, and so am I. And I've known about him for quite a long time, and I feel like, and it was sort of cool. He had the #1 album when I had the #1 song, so I always just thought, oh, that'd be a cool person to meet.
Well, you know, I'm about to go chat to him, so why don't I
Really?
try and make that happen and speak to him about, you know, maybe doing something with you?
You should do that.
I'm sure that you can probably approach him yourself backstage, but you know, I'd quite like to be the fixer in this.
Just be like, yeah, Kiesza thinks you're a great writer. I think he's a great songwriter, and I don't know, I just love coming across. I mean, I can feel like the emotion in his songs, and I feel like when I hear him on his recordings and then I see him live. I've never seen him live, but when I see videos of him live, like I feel like he sounds the same. Like he's just an amazing live performer, and it's a treat when you find somebody who's that good. So
Brilliant. Well, you're not bad yourself, you know, so
thank you.
it's great to chat with you and have a great big weekend.
Oh, thank you
Thank
so
you.
much.